Life is not defined by 2 or 3 moments, but by how you change people, places, and things with the Word of God. There once was a girl that lived in a house where monsters were real and walking about. So every night she prayed to the Lord. She would read His Word, go to church and pray. Her life was normal until that day. That day she felt that her life was over. She would yell and scream, but no one would hear. So she cried to the Lord and trembled in fear. She asked Him to protect and heal her. Years have went by, now she's all worn up, and she's carried that pain for long enough. She stood up in church and she let it all go. And the words she said was, no eyes have seen, no ears have heard, no mind can conceive what God has prepared for those who love Him, who love Him, who praise Him, who worship Him and Him alone. His mercy, His forgiveness, His strength and power keeps us strong. Now she can't move on. There once was a man who sat in jail. He has been there for about 7 years. He made some mistakes, but man punished him. Even though he was there, he didn't give up. He kept on holding on, though it was tough. The road got rough, but God's work was not over. He started to pray, seek the Lord every day. He studied to show himself approved, and before you knew it, he enrolled in school. Got his GED and he learned some trades. He started to minister and preach the way. The Lord found favor and released him from that place. All I hear him say is, no eyes have seen, no ears have heard, no mind can conceive what God has prepared for those who love Him, who love Him, who praise Him, who worship Him and Him alone. His mercy, His forgiveness, His strength and power keeps us strong. Now he can't move on. A man comes home to his family of 4. He had bad news when he entered the door. He looks at his wife and the tears start to pour. The job that he had, it is no more. He's wondering how he will afford the house, the car, and the food for his family. Every day he's depressed, he's under stress. The marriage is really not at its best. They argue and fight almost every night. The kids now know that something's not right. The love they had, they feel like it's gone, and now they all feel so alone. Now this man is broken. He falls to his face and prays to the Lord for mercy and grace. God said, don't give up, you can finish this race. Feeling out for jobs, going place to place, and before you knew it, he was on his way. He got blessed with a job and it offered more pay. Now I hear